The first night I'm here, I get invited out to dinner with a group of guys that are, like 5 levels above me, and I feel pretty successful in my own right. But go out to dinner with them, making new friends, and then the second night I get invited out for late night drinks from like 12 to 3 in the morning from guys that are so far over my level, it's unbelievable. And I find myself in a group of 6 to 8 people that are brand names, and there's not a lot of places you can do that.
There's not very often you get to go to an event that has world-class speakers and also a very curated list of attendees who could all be speakers as well.
The attendees here are just a ridiculous collection of movers and shakers in the entrepreneurial world. I mean, you have business leaders, you have internet sensations, you've got New York Times best-selling authors.
I've met 4 or 5 guys that I'm talking to that are attendees that I think should be on stage. So I mean, the quality of the people attending this Mastermind Talk event is just ridiculously amazing.
I was really surprised to learn that so many people have been turned away.
The idea that he talked to every one of the attendees over Skype before they were allowed to come, like all that sort of stuff, they're little things that end up making a big difference. You could feel it in the crowd. It's like everyone wants to be there and everyone deserves to be there, and there's no one there who's wasting people's times.
I've been to some conferences where we got a lot of egoists in the room, where it's like every chance they get, they're trying to interject their own personal life story for 45 minutes, and that's frustrating. That's not happening here.
Everybody here is of like mind. Like everybody's here is trying, no small plans, purposeful life, dreaming big, actually doing really interesting stuff.
It's a small room, a small stage, it's very intimate. The audience is sitting next to speakers.
Like yesterday, I sat all day next to Tim Ferriss. Like today, I spend all day talking to like a lot of the speakers. And that kind of interactivity is not something that you get at a lot of events.
Normally, I never sit for the other speakers when I speak at a conference, and this time I sat for everyone, and it was fantastic.
I've already got like a dozen ideas of things I want to do when I get out of here.
I'm a life learner, so coming to an event like this is great because you just never know what you're going to discover.
One of the things that I got from Jason was his authenticity. He's just a sweet guy, and he just cares, and you can tell. And I'd hoped that the people here would be kind of a similar vein, and I've been blown away. The knowledge is incredible. The kindness is like over the top, the humility. These are the type of entrepreneurs that I aim to be, and I hope that I am.
It's going to change my business. It's going to change me as a person. And I think the combination of good people who really want to help others with the technical side, which was so powerful, was just phenomenal and mind-blowing.
Jason is hands down one of the most generous, smart, humble people that I've ever met. He's entirely fine and totally comfortable with bringing very, very, very smart people together and saying, you guys are the show. I'm in the background, I'm gonna sort of make the magic happen, and this is about you. And that's a true skill. That is truly sort of, I think, his secret sauce.
So if you can get in, you'd be ridiculous not to go. People that don't do personal development, don't invest in themselves, they see this price and they go, oh, that's crazy, that's expensive. And I think it's cheap, right? Like, I think it's cheap to actually meet somebody that shares an idea with you that might save you $10, $20, $100,000, introduce you to somebody that's actually doing something that'll help your business. Again, I don't think that you come here specifically with those goals in mind, but you come for the content and the people and to learn. But the price is a bargain, again, if Jason lets you in for the value that you're gonna get.
If you're serious about your business, if you've had any level of success, and if you're tired of going to events and feeling like you're one of the smartest or the only smart person in the room, and I'm sure the people listening to this know the exact sentiment I'm talking about, then you need to consider this event. I mean, you need to come, period. It's worth the money.
I would pay 3 times as much to do this again. I mean,
if you're watching this video and you're thinking to yourself, I don't know, is Mastermind Talks for me? I don't know, can I justify the expense? I don't know, can I justify the time? My answer would be simple. You can't justify not doing it.
You're going to get value to your personal life. You're going to get value to your professional life. The speakers are world-class and are folks that you would pay thousands and thousands of dollars to hear them speak on a stage where you'd be a mile away from the actual stage, as opposed to the real intimate setting that Mastermind Talks has put together. The ability to connect with people, the interactions you're going to have, and the caliber of the audience members is off the chart fantastic. So definitely don't miss the chance to attend a Mastermind Talks event.